Hello, hello everyone. Happy Friday, happy Friday.
Hey, kid.
Hey, bud.
It's an exciting, exciting day, isn't it?
It's a
Got-
snow day.
Yeah. They had about 8 or 10 inches of lake effect snow in Chicago today. Thankfully, I wasn't there. I'm still in Indy. We still have about 2 or 3 minutes before the top of the hour. At the top of the hour, I'm going to do a brief little guild address, as I do occasionally once we get to about mid-expansion, just to kind of address where we are and chat about a couple things. We do have Korafax tonight. Based on how we do tonight, I will likely be adjusting next week's schedule. If I feel like there's nobody that needs to catch up on Brother Zek, God damn it, we're not going to do Brother Zek again. We may revisit it at some point, but I feel like we need to maybe focus on our winning. It's good to see such a nice turnout. I know we are going to be missing some folks tonight. What you all can do for me now is make sure that you are flagged for Korafax, and that would be either by having the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Past or the Tavern at the End of Norath completed, and I will link that now.
You wanted us to post it, or just tell you yes?
Just tell me if you do not have it.
Okay.
I'm almost positive that everyone in this raid currently has it. We had several folks that worked tirelessly to get a couple of folks caught up, so we don't have to waste our raid time on Brother Zek failing over and over again. Again, at the top of the hour, which is coming up in a minute or two, I am going to take a moment just to chat with everybody while I'm organizing the raid tool. Officers monitor, officer chat. Also, officers, if we end early tonight, as I suspect it won't take us all night to do unless we fail a couple of times, I'd like to have an officer meeting after the raid. Just getting some groups situated. Let's go ahead and make our way to Korafax, please, if we could. Make sure the portal is set. I apologize. I was stuck in a couple of tells there. Malawin, I'm going to hand Raid Tool over to you so you can just finalize the rest of the groups. I feel like we have a pretty good setup at the moment. You'll just need to pick up a couple of stragglers. Again, we are heading to Korafax, everyone. So look, while we're doing that, I like to take time every now and then to just kind of chat with everybody. We've had a couple of rough patches over the last few raids where we've kind of hit some walls. There's a couple of reasons for that. But look, I get down when we do stuff like that. So I always like to kind of take stock of myself. What am I doing wrong? What can I do better? Things like that are going to happen. But I promise you this, there are going to be times when people are just kind of unhappy with the way things are going. And that's okay. But I want you to know that if you have criticisms or ideas or suggestions or how to make things better, I will do my best to try to incorporate those into what we do. Let me also say this, and this is me being purely candid with everybody. I know there are some of you that don't like each other. Big shocker, right?
No way.
Look, I get it. We're a guild of 50, 60 people. There's going to be a lot of different personality clashes. It's just bound to happen. I get it. It's okay.
I wouldn't like me either.
But I at least want you to all be respectful of one another. We are all of various play styles, various lifestyles, various personalities. Kudu, do you mind going ahead and requesting the instance for us?
Sure.
Alas.
But no, seriously, I expect there's always going to be some problems here and there, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I can't please everybody and I can't fix everything, but know that I'll always do what I think is best for the guild. I want us to continue surviving. We're doing fantastic. We're doing way better than I ever expected us to do. And we're going to keep moving forward. After some input from the last couple of raids, I will change the way maybe we're doing the next progression for the raids, including the next few weeks and underfoot. I'm also going to be asking a little bit more of my officers, and that's going to be a little bit of a surprise to them because I haven't really said that to them yet, but I am going to be asking a little bit more of my officers. And that may be that just certain officers don't have the time or the ability to do certain things, so some may need to take a step back. But also I think, look, I can admit when I'm wrong, and I'll admit two things. One, we could have probably done our progression in this expansion a little bit more quickly. I didn't really tell anybody to do group progression because I didn't want to force anyone to burn a lot of time doing it. It didn't really take that long. But probably could have said, hey, work on the group progression just in case we, have some issues with raid progression. But also I need to maybe do a little bit of a better job of delegating. I try to do everything myself, and I know sometimes that's a little bit of my downfall. But look, I'm telling you guys all this because I want us to continue as a guild family. We are a guild family, even if you hate your crazy uncle. He's still your crazy uncle. Looks like fight is the entrance word. We could say fight to go in. Yep, fight is the word. Okay, so enough of me rambling. The long and short of it is, one, just, let's keep having fun. If you have issues, as always, bring them to myself or an officer. I, always want you to make sure you feel like you're comfortable enough to talk to me. But not everybody is comfortable enough to talk to me, or you have other avenues.
If you're scared of kid, you can always talk to me.
But I also want to say that I've been reaching out to some of you individually. I don't necessarily want to say we have quote unquote cliques in the guild, but we do have groups of friends that like to play together, and that's okay. I just want to make sure that those don't become toxic circles of exclusivity. And I'm trying to reach out to some of those folks and just say, hey, what can we do? Is your voice being heard? Are there things we can do? Sorry, for some reason my changes to that group didn't. I had 2 Beast Lords in the same group. Malawan, do you mind changing that for me?
There's aggro in my window. Who's in main Korafax zone?
I am, but Pox
Oh,
got
okay.
aggro, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
From the main zone, and by the way, you just pop up the hill, and there's going to be the, I believe it's the Herald that you talk to.
Do you? Oh, okay, you're fine. Good. I was gonna come running in there to save your life, Melody. Should mean that much to me.
You mean I don't have to go down the ramp?
No, you're just gonna turn around and walk up to the guy up here that looks like he's got no head. It's just like a gross kind of throat with teeth. Come back along that the main vein there that gets you into the building.
Just going to wait a moment while we get everybody here. Still a few folks that are on the way. Malawan has raid leader, by the way, so if anybody needs addition or sees deficiencies in their group, send him a tell.
Say fight to this guy here.
Thank you for the help, dear.
You're welcome.
Okay, so after me being long-winded on all that stuff, while we're waiting on everyone to get here, let's have a good, fun night. Let's do our best. I am going to push some of you a little bit harder. Some of these raids are pretty mechanical, and we have to adjust the way we do certain things. Clerics, you already have a really tough job, but you're going to have to do things a little bit differently tonight for some of the raids. Things that I know as a cleric you're used to doing, you're going to have to try not to do, which is going to be really tough. So bear with our clerics tonight, folks. They're going to be doing some heavy lifting.
Is this the no group heal night?
Yes, it is.
And the no epic shield night?
Yep. Thankfully, it's the last fight of the night. I know, it's because I know those are 2 of your staples. So let me see who we're missing here. Looking for... You may have to split some groups up there, Maladwin, but still have a couple of folks on the way. Those don't become a problem until the last fight of the night. For the first couple of fights, we're okay. Let's go ahead and move up the first vein while we're waiting on a few folks to zone in, and we'll go ahead and start some pre-clear.
Did I miss buffs?
Yeah, we need buffs.
Oh yeah, look at all that. Move up, we'll buff as we're starting here.
Do we have the banner up?
Banner is up, yeah. I don't know if we've confirmed whether or not you can banner in if you're flagged. Let's go ahead and get buffs around while we're waiting here. And I apologize if I'm a little scatterbrained again tonight. There's a lot going on, a lot of tells. I wanted to address some of those issues, and I'm still a little bit foggy, so be mindful of that.
It let me banner here.
Awesome. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it. As far as our raid progress over the next several weeks, I'm putting Korafax, depending on how we do tonight, on the raid schedule for Wednesday, so it's our next raid as well. Crystallos is Monday, so anybody that wants to join for Crystallos, there's still a lot of good loot in there, and it goes really fast, so hopefully we can just go in there and get some quick loot and get out. We'll keep Korafax on farm as quickly as possible until we have enough keys to be able to move the raid into Citadel, and then at which point we may have to piggy a few folks in for the first raid to get a few keys to get us through. But I still plan on clearing this content in Era, and then looking into Underfoot. I'm going to look at some suggestions, really do my research, and see what people want to do, and try to see as much of that content as possible, because there's some really fun content there as well.
Hey, Kit, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
I want y'all to look at the raid thing, because we went from 35 to 36 members, which is basically doing hard mode of this, to 43, and I want to say that's a big accomplishment by our guild. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah, it is nice to see how far we've come.
And if you need ranger buffs, you're a shit out of luck. No, I'm just saying, send me text.
If there's any other buffs that folks need, make sure you're getting those now, while we're clearing a little bit of this trash.
Right, I do need... I need strength of the something. Let me put that nasty Brells on me.
I know
Raleigh.
your voice. Dude, we've grouped together for years, and you know, like, I don't know your voice. That offends me.
I didn't say who it was. I'm just expecting.
Oh,
You said somebody put Brells on me.
Zing, are you available to do loot tonight?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can we make sure Zing gets Loot Master Looter, and we've got a couple of things we'll do, like group loot. Someone bids on him, they bid on him. If not, we'll roll him out.
If you need an MA, you can throw it on me.
Malawan, do you mind assigning Smiggy, please? And again, Zing is doing some loot for some of the trash drops. If people want to bid on them, they're welcome to spend DKP. Congrats, Gone.
Thank you.
Congrats, Pops. It's a nice all.
Get rid of a 20 AC AUG for that.
Tufa. Do I have that?
Yeah, check your check your OGs. Sorry, that one got choked.
Yeah, that is the one I have.
See if you can need it or
Oh,
not.
shit.
Train, let me know when we can move up, if it makes pulling easier.
I mean, you can move now if you want to.
Let's move up one room, please.
Move to the big circle. There's mobs right inside the door to the right.
Let's go inside the room, please. Grab those mobs. Good job, tanks. Again, I will profess my ignorance on knowing my way around this zone as well as I should. So if there's someone that can lead us to the outdoor area for the first event, like we did last time.
I think
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna take the south door out of here.
the shop swig.
No problem.
It's mostly clear to the south now.
Okay, let's move south, please.
Take a right.
We're continuing upwards, up the ramps.
Mobs in there.
Let's move into the room since it gives us a little room to spread out.
Straight west.
There's another AUG in the Heezy. For those not familiar with the zone, this is the most mob-intensive way to get outside possible.
Or you can just invis and run right through it.
That's okay. I actually don't mind the clearing because it helps us kind of grease the wheels just a little
Actually,
bit.
we do need to turn down this ramp and make a right.
So back the way we came.
Yeah, we're gonna go right to the bottom of this ramp and make a right.
Sorry, Smigs, which ramp are you talking about?
The one we're standing on here. We're gonna head back east, right here,
Okay,
and make this right south.
thank you.
And then we're gonna also head south out of here.
Yeah, I gotta go up the ramps, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just don't move too quickly because we still have a lot of mobs in the camp. Make sure we don't get too big for our britches.
Too late. Already did that.
Oh, they down. While we're on the subject of clerics and reses, let's make sure that if our... By the way, there's a Ratuk here that we could probably pull. He's pretty close. Paladins should definitely be resing mid-battle if they are not off-tanking. Druids and shamans, if you get the clicky res stick, that's super helpful in raids. That's going to be a primary way we're going to be resing in the future. Clerics, if you're main healing, you should not be resing mid-fight. You've got too much to do already. Now, obviously, if things are quiet, kind of like we're crawling right now, that's fine. The other options are calling for druids and shamans that can call others. If a cleric falls during a big raid fight, you should always call the cleric or res after. But any way we can get members back into a fight is how we want to do it. We're continuing to move south up the ramp and then head east. Oh, looks like there's a fair in there.
And we're outside.
Okay, we're going to move out here and hold here just a moment.
Do you want all the portals cleared again?
Clear as much trash as possible.
Okay. Probably stage to the south then, after those.
Okay. I know I don't mention it enough recently, but as always, you know, we stay healthy as a guild if we stay growing as a guild. So I know this server is not as dynamic as maybe some of the other servers, but we still can improve by bringing people into the fold. So if you see people that are looking for guild or need a home or share our philosophies, bring them in. How close is he, Train?
Hey, he's far away, but go to the south because we're going to pull east and west to the south.
Okay, we're going to move south across these bridges, and we're going to hold right here where Kid is. I'm a puppy dog at the moment. Resetting the banner.
If you want to start going west, Smiggy, I'll go east.
KK.
Have tanks on both sides.
Holy shit, why am I running so fast? What, a bard?
Yep.
Where'd that come from?
You got the Weiser, buddy.
He's in the juice.
Isn't that the greatest movie ever?
Hmm.
Oh, come on, Smigs.
It's a bit of a stretch, but it's good.
Probably not. But yeah, it's.
Come on, Brendan Fraser is. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't think he's the one that brings it down. He helps. He's definitely not.
Is
You
it Will
lost me at
Smith?
Brendan Fraser.
But Will Smith did such a good job in that movie.
Hey, I found something out. Oh, tearing down. This week. I don't know if monks are already aware of this or not, but I found out that impenetrable discipline will eat a death touch. I may be way behind, but
Yeah, it's nice like that.
yes.
Necros have a rune that can eat Death Touch too.
I still see tearing down. Come on, folks, we got to get faster about those reses. Don't rely on the clerics for it.
I'm called.
Aha. Are you just going to eat the res later?
Yeah.
Gives Train an opportunity to drag my corpse around.
Yeah, just do me a favor if we could. Let's not drag the corpses around because it does make things confusing during raids when there's a ton of corpses.
You do you want to pull MA off of me? Actually,
Yeah, do I have another volunteer? Maybe Punchy?
I'm pulling, so it may not be
Yeah, I'll do it.
efficient.
You can
Yeah,
stay
the
over there,
monks are-
Smiggy.
monks are over
Oh,
there. Stay
we're
here?
gonna move. Yeah, we're gonna move over there
All right.
after this is done. That's a big boy.
He's
We
got some
can
tough.
we can move southwest.
All right, moving southwest, please.
Tyrion, I get you as soon as we stop moving.
Oh, we actually hit OOC regen really fast in this zone.
It's all group mobs so far.
Train, let us know when we need to stop moving forward.
You could pretty much go to where these mobs are right now. Don't go anywhere past that.
Everyone move up to Train's corpse and kick it, and then you can sit right there.
Wow.
I figured that would be good motivation for them to move up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't kick it. I spit on it.
That's assault.
By the way, sometimes people just aren't as familiar with certain things as others, but the one way I find out how people have died, there's a couple of ways to do it. If you're a resin class, like a druid or a shaman or a paladin, you can make an audio trigger for when someone dies. So-and-so has been slain by, vice versa. But I use the raid tool, and when someone goes yellow in the raid tool, usually that means they've died. It's not 100% accurate because it does get glitchy a little times, but usually if they turn yellow and their name's on the raid tool, they're dead.
But problem is, I'm playing on a small screen, so that means I have to roll my window.
Yeah, I wish I could organize by just who's dead.
Bring out your dead.
Yeah, it is definitely a pain having that raid tool up often.
Make it happen, Kit. You got the clout.
Not a bad suggestion, actually. Or even just a filter button.
Or just mail it a bigger monitor.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, look who's giving out monitors.
Yeah.
Mr. 200K is
taking donations for the new Worth laptop.
I donate 15k krona, 15k plat.
I like
How much
the
does
Corona
plat
one
sell
better.
for?
Not much.
She said laptop, it's easier to just donate an HDMI cable so that you can hook it up to her TV.
But I'm at work.
Ooh, big boys
She
up
needs
over
easy access to coworkers.
They have
not
TVs
seeing.
there too.
Does he aggro?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just you go. Go
I mean, I'm
north.
hugging to the right. I got past him, but I'm.
Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna go back north for a little bit. So we gotta get those mobs out of there.
And Raid, let's make sure we hold here, please, just so we don't get an aggro on that guy.
If we do aggro him, it doesn't wipe. It doesn't like start an event, right?
Stand by.
Starts a chain of events.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't believe it. There's anything timed based on his script.
Yeah, I think it's all health. So, I'm gonna go way north, Smiggy. But he's by the west portal, so.
I have a question about armor.
Yeah,
If we get the tier in this zone, we're
He's passing on.
conceivably not moving backwards. So we'd have to get 3 of the pieces from this zone to make the armor, because it'd be downgrade the first 2.
No, you don't downgrade this piece.
So you just go ahead and make it?
Yep.
Nice.
Good to know.
And just as a note, just because of the lockout on Korafax, we will have additional raids on other nights that aren't Korafax, just because we're not going to be able to fill all the days with just Korafax. So I know a lot of you like that dragon raid that we do, the Field of Scale raid. Yeah, and there's a couple of other really quick ones like we did the previous raid night that go really quick. They're good loot. They're nice, quick, heavy hitters. We can go in, get out, get loot. And it keeps our raid nights nice and quick and easy. I definitely want to maximize how much gear we can get for people. We've pushed forward faster than we've been able to get gear, and that's, I think, one of our walls that we've hit. I think after farming Korafax for a few weeks, we'll actually be a little bit better off, especially if we go back and do some of the previous content. By the way, after Crystallos, the previous Monday, I'm actually looking for suggestions on what you guys would like to do on a Monday night. So if you have any ideas, suggestions, playing a time raid.
Hard modes.
I think the MMO gear is just extremely valuable.
The OMM?
Yes.
Yeah, and I know a lot of folks have been farming that, and it's good work doing that. Good job. I know a lot of, especially the druids and shamans and pallies are looking at that res stick. It's super helpful. I'm looking to get it myself.
There is also a mark shield for hybrids to get rid of the damage shields. Clicky.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
You can also one group the raid instances with mages.
Yeah, I know a lot of folks have been doing that as well.
Should be the last trash.
Weezer, can I get a seal list, please? Thank you.
Let's make sure we get our temp buffs on all of our tanks. And any additional classes that need it.
About that far north, did he go up there last time?
He didn't go there to do the script.
Yeah.
He did these two and the one just northwest of us. But I'm curious if it's actually random or not. You gonna want him pulled in, kid, or are you doing away from the path this way?
Can I move us up?
You can move wherever you want. He's super far north right now.
Let's move him up to where Kid is. Let's move the raid to where Kid is and then pull him to us. Pull him to the banner. Yeah, the raid can move to the banner, please.
Let me know when you're ready.
Alawin has assigned some tankage. It looks like Tyrion's going to take him for the first 40%. So 2 versions, 2 portals. Amarth will back him up.
He might have one little ad with him, but let me know when you're ready.
Let's do it.
If he ramps, make sure a pally is tagging as it comes in.
I will need a pally to tag for a rampage. Or a Shadow Knight. Max melee, make sure if you're a caster you're staying away, does have some AEs. At 80%, he's going to move to a specific portal. We'll kill the 2 mobs nearby at first. Make sure you run back away once he casts that summon. Alright, remember when he moves to the portal, kill the 2 mobs nearby him first. Could we get any boxes to X up for just the credit, the kill credit? Malabin will have to add you. I think it's really just an achievement at this point. Malabin, if you don't mind adding those task ads.
He loses all aggro when he respawns there, so careful.
He'll do the same thing at the next 20%.
I'm still at 25% defensive.
Alright, be ready for him to move.
I'll be able to take another round.
Okay, we'll do it, especially if he's going right across the street here. Make sure Tyrion can get aggro. Although Knight will need to try to get aggro first for the rampage.
Kudu's ramp.
Make sure you get out from underneath him once you get that summon. We want to switch tanks now?
Yep.
And sorry, who's up next?
Amarth.
Thank you. Amarth will be our next tank. Amarth will be our next tank.
Is he going all the way up there?
If he does go north, there's one trash mob along
Yeah.
the way.
I'm gonna go grab it.
He's got a nice little jaunt, doesn't he, when he runs?
Come blast this thing. I knew that was gonna happen. The other mobs are there too. Portal mobs.
I pulled one of them.
We'll deal with that loot after. Remember, give Amarth time to build.
Raleigh's ramp. down.
Let's get him up and rebuffed. Feel like we're chasing shadows.
I see what you did there.
Make sure we throw some rebuffs on Pox, please.
Oh, where did that mana come from?
I don't know if it's this fight or if it's the group I'm in, but my mana has been like exceptional this fight.
I think when the slaves die successfully, isn't it?
Fight. You get your endurance back too.
Ah. I thought it was just the amazing members in my group. Apparently you guys all still suck. Kidding.
It's a circumstance.
Yep, I pulled aggro, I tanked it. It happened.
You don't have a screenshot. It's not true.
All right, good job, everyone. Zing, as far as the tower keys stand by for the assignment on those, you may go through the loot any way you wish.
I like to start from the top and then go to the bottom, and when I get there, I stop.
Can I get that robe ornament by chance?
All right.
I want that thing too. I'm willing to spend DKP on it.
I'll defer squats. You can give it them.
I think y'all should duel for it, like Dwarf did Palladium.
Which one could get up on top of the table? That was the funniest thing.
You want to do that? You think you're ready?
I think it was Dwarf. I mean, that couldn't get up there.
How dare you?
I think he was too short.
And just to confirm, you can turn this back into gear once you've converted it to a piece, or into a gem, so you could make arms and then make legs later.
Train, could you send me the link to the list?
Wow, really?
I'm confused.
Volker's not here tonight. You would have never got that for one.
True, well,
What a steal.
Thank you, guys.
Boys didn't make that easy.
So again, tower keys are essentially, it doesn't matter the order over the next few weeks of who gets them first, because we're not going to be in there as a guild for another few weeks or so. But I'm doing my best to try to make sure I kind of tick them off with some consideration given to both raid attendance as well as classes that we need. It won't be 100% of that, and I promise you I'm going to try to get everyone a key, or at least as many as we can, to get us in there and be able to pick everybody else in. Congrats, Singoro.
Thank you. Also, you can always change the color of these things if you don't like the orange or the blue or whatever product they make.
For anybody that may have perished during that fight, let's make sure they get rebuffs quickly, please. Let's go ahead and refresh any buffs that need so we can move once loot is done. Just to expedite our next target. Can we give one of those to Zingoro and one to Landholder, please?
The keys?
Yes, please. Okay, Reef. Good to see you, buddy.
I finally made it to Korafax.
We need you here the whole time next time.
I went to a hockey game Saturday, dude. It was awesome.
Congrats, Mangler. Again, please rebuff while we're waiting on this loot to finish up, please, so that we can move directly to our next target.
Poxrock can confirm these are blessed by him personally.
I see what you did there.
Once this loot is done, we will be moving. Fastest way is back down to the south where we came in. Can someone confirm to me?
Where you going? Back inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a circle.
Okay. As soon as loot's done, we will be moving. Let's go ahead and start making our way to the south, please. Grass flashpoint. Again, we are making our way back to the south, please. Back the way we came in. And if anybody wants that robe ornament, just let Seeing know, please. Once you come back inside the building, let's head down the ramps. We're going to hold at the bottom of the ramps, please, for the raid to catch up. Holding at the bottom of this room. Hold here, please. And just give everybody a moment to catch up. All right, we're going to continue north. And then I believe it's to the right. Is that right?
Who you after?
I think it's these, is it this room we were in before? Nope. Sorry, I think I took us the wrong way. My bad.
Getting back to that main room Swiggy that we were in when we first got in the zone.
Okay.
Then we have to go south from there.
Head up north. We're going back to the big room, the circle.
Yeah.
All right, head east from here.
Hang on, we have a lot of folks that are separated. Let's just get us
back south. Well, hold on. Who's up?
From where Kid is, where we started, we just needed to go left, and we'd be right at the back of the front room.
I am.
Come back down to me.
You want to do
My
shear,
group,
right?
my group seems to be up there. So
on our way to Mine Shear, yes.
Okay.
Tyrant, Khaleesi, Weezer, come back to me.
Yeah, one moment, sorry. We're going to go south if you're with Kit.
Is it possible to get Flashpoint put in a group with a mage? She's lost.
Let's hold the entire raid right here until we get all members with us, please.
Heading straight across here. Nope, everybody's here. Never mind.
By the way, using terms like left and right are less helpful than north and south and east and west, etc.
Not to my ex.
Is your ex rating with us? Yes, port and starboard, which I've never understood. Is there anyone not with us at the moment? Is Flashpoint with us now?
No.
She's with Seep.
Seep, are you with us?
Yes, I think so.
I think Sire's back at the entrance.
Not anymore because my gate button's next to my call a hero.
Let's reset the banner here just so we can do that.
They got one of those purity Uggs.
Campfire is also down, Seep, if you want to give that a try. I'm not sure if it'll let you campfire in. Aside from Flashpoint, do I have anybody else that's not here besides Seep as well? Speak up now.
Campfire did not work.
Okay.
Is Flashpoint here now or no?
No.
Calling.
Thank you, Mullen.
Tier's AFK 5 minutes. I'm on autopilot.
Okay, Flash is here.
That's right, Khaleesi. You put him on baby duty.
For real?
Okay, we're going to move directly across this room and down the series of ramps, please.
Which direction directly across?
East.
East. Good point. Train, could you begin pulls, or another person begin pulls, please? Lightly, please. We can move into this room, by the way, just to keep us out of the halls and doorways.
But we love the doors.
Good band.
They're an alright band.
We don't really have to clear anything in this room. They're all in little side rooms.
Alright, we're going to head to the south door in this room, please. But do not go through yet, please. Just hold here. I'm going to explain the fight real quick. Make sure everybody is with us. Okay. Up next is the Mind Shear Acolyte fight. This is the one where we have to attack the correct one. Do not attack until we tell you the correct one, because if we attack the wrong one, we're going to get an ad. Anytime we get ads during the fight, make sure we kill those ads quickly. Am I missing anything? It was just essentially attack the right one until... I think every 75 seconds or so they're going to depop and move around again. We just have to choose the right one again. Alright, we'll have 5 acolytes to start. Once all that's done and we get all the acolytes down, then the avatar will spawn. So Poxrot's going to take the acolytes. Again, there's really only one we should be engaging. Do not engage unless you are told to engage a specific directional NPC. To start, it's going to be southwest in the room. What I mean by that is it'll be the southwest mob in the room. We're going to send our tanks in first when we get a moment. Let's get temporary buffs on all tanks. I'll call for wards once we get in there, and I'm probably going to do them in. I'm going to do them staggered, so I'll call for druid wards, then I'll call for shaman wards, and then cleric wards. Check those temp buffs. Get them on everybody. Malawin, do you mind condensing group 8, putting Bytor in Clara's group maybe, or, well, there's more tanks in group 1, however you see fit. Is there anyone that's not ready?
Hold on. Calling seat. Okay, we're good.
Before we go in, could I have a volunteer for main assist? Smiggy has to step away just a second. Punchy, do you volunteer?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What do you need me to do?
Main assist?
Yeah, Jenny just got home, so I was kind of out of it. Yeah, I'll be MA.
Okay, if we have to, if Punchy can't do it, we can always assign Sayo. Let's get our tanks up front. And when we go in the door, we're only going to engage southwest. Just watch those pets. There's a lot of AEs that are going to go off. Make sure your pets don't go in unless we go to the right mob. Okay, let's send our tanks in first, and we'll all move into the room. If you're a caster, make sure you go to the center, please. Southwest is the one we want to engage. Southwest. Get it debuffed. Always get debuffs on for the first 10 seconds or so. Give it 10 seconds. And then let tanks go in and engage, and then DPS. Do it. When these depop, and we'll do as much DPS as possible, wait for the next call for the direction. Let's have the Druid wards down now, please. Druid wards only. When this one falls flat on his face, everybody back to the center until you're told which direction. Stand up, there is a stun.
Northeast.
A lot of us are stunned. Kill the ad first, please.
A lot of us are dead now.
Calling Vitor. Let's get Mullened up. Direction again, I'm sorry.
Northeast.
Get it debuffed, and then engage, please. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. The Gerplins do need to be charmed, my apologies.
You need to get a tank on this. Debuff. Try to get it dead. You're probably about 30 seconds.
Make sure you pick up the negativistic alkalite as well. Kill the negativistic alkalite.
Same one.
Pull it away. Charm the maniacs, please.
Get debuffs on the same one.
Kill the negativistic alkalite first, please, while we're debuffing the Mind Shear. Northeast. Let's go ahead and get Shaman wards down, please.
Khaleesi needs a heal.
I think we chose wrong. Just gotta go back down to 20%.
It should be the right one.
Back off, back out. Charm the maniacs, please.
Northwest.
get Punchy and Molan res, please. Get buffs on debuffs on Northwest. Engage in 5. Let's do it.
I think if you wait too long, it resets or something like that. I remember reading. You gotta do like 5% really fast.
This fight will get easier the more of these we get down, because a lot of them are casting the AEs. Let's just try to get through one down if we can. Charm the Mind Shear Maniacs, please. Also, try not to stay too far away from your healers, because if you're staying too far in the back, you're not going to get group heals. Alright, there's one down. Back to the center, wait for the call.
Due south.
South one, get a debuff, please.
This snare sucks.
Let's engage in 5 seconds, get the debuffs on it. Charm the Maniacs. Alright, let's engage, please.
Stand up, Brent.
Be ready to back out. There's another Maniac loose. There we go. Alright, back out. Charm the Maniacs. Southeast, debuff. Let's get debuffs on it. Let's engage in 5, 4, 3, 2, get those Maniacs charmed.
Clara needs to res.
Let's get those Maniacs charmed. South, get it debuffed. Engage in 5, 4, 3, 2.
It is going to switch again, so be mindful of that.
Charm the Maniacs. Sorry, which one is it?
Southeast.
We're moving over to southeast. Debuffs.
Ooh.
Alright, let's do it.
Looks like Melight's charm.
Clerics, when you're able, go ahead and drop your wards.
Due south.
South mob. Debuff. Engage in 5. Charm the Maniacs.
Southeast.
Calling Dora. Let's get Khaleesi up as well, please. Let's get them rebuffed. Make sure you're staying fairly close to your group so that group heals hit.
Northeast.
Debuffs and then engage. Charm the Maniacs. Let's do it. Hit Radiant Cure as much as you can. There's a nasty mana drain out on these. Use your heal potions if you can.
Northwest.
A lot of the healers are going to be running low on mana because of the mana drain.
Northeast. Wait, maybe not.
Hang on,
No,
sit
he's
tight.
laying down. There you go.
Let's get him debuffed. Again, Radiant Cure as much as you can to get some of these debuffs off of us.
He's just unattackable. He'll be back. That's his AoE.
Charm the Maniacs? Which one?
I mean, he's right in front of us. He respawns in the spot.
Okay. Is this the last one?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought we still had 2 more. Just gotta wait for him to go through his little feigned death process here, folks. Just remember, once this guy is dead, he's the last one we have to deal with. Then there's a fake chest, and then we have another mob behind him, so we're not quite done yet. Heals to Pox. Yeah, that fight is definitely front-loaded. It gets easier as time goes on, but it's pretty rough in the middle. At least as a healer, I don't know how about the other classes. Charm those maniacs if we can.
Guess you respawn here again. Re-debuff.
Okay, remember, this is it's a fake out. We still have one more mob. Give it a moment for everybody to kind of catch your breath. Refresh any buffs that may be needed real quick. Don't want to wait too long. In just a moment, we're going to open that chest that's up top. Let's get our tank on that. Who was going to be our tank for that? Malad one, I think. We're going to go in 30 seconds. Get that maniac. Okay, it's up actually. Just be ready. Here we go. Seems extremely cold resistant, just FYI.
Battle cry. And good job, everyone. We are about halfway through our raid night with our toughest fight still yet to go, so we should have some time to work through that fight. Charm those maniacs. We'll do loot, and then we'll head to our third and final fight, which gave us some trouble last time, but we've got some new strats that we hope will work a little bit better. Pick up the maniacs if you can. %.
Kill that negativistic acolyte, please.
Was that a lag spike or script?
I think it's part of the script, but we didn't have it happen like that last time. I think we killed it before it did that.
Scats died, by the way.
Let's get him res quickly, please. And rebuffed. Handle the ads once this is dead, please. It has feigned death, so kill the ads first. There you go. Nice job, everybody.
Man, that took forever.
Okay, let's get the folks res that need it. Looks like Raleigh needs a res. Let's get everyone rebuffed. Let's make sure we have folks res before we start loot. I think Volkert X'd up during that fight as well, but I know there was a lot going on.
Yeah, I thought you were done when I X'd up. Logged on just in time to hear you say engage.
Okay, Zink, if you want to do loot, let's do it.
Wow, that's a nice paladin weapon.
Give one of the tower keys to Song Eater, please. And give the other one to Syadan, please. Again, for those that missed it, I'm going by raid attendance with some consideration on class distribution. It does not matter for the next couple of weeks, next few weeks. Please check your buffs, refresh everything that you need to refresh. Once the loot is done here, we will move to our third and final target for the night. Each time we do these, we'll get better and better. We'll refine our strategy so that these go much more quickly. I don't know who was feeding me mana during that fight. I think it was Sayo and someone else, but boy, it was really helping. I don't know about the other healers, but that was a rough fight for me.
I think Damien was pretty much single-handedly keeping our group going.
Congrats, Khaleesi. We had a lot of stuff get stripped, so if we could gather near the center for any major rebuffs that need to go out, let's go ahead and hit those while we can. Not just things that for people that died, but a lot of stuff just got stripped. Let's just go ahead and do a full rebuff, please. Especially now that we're out of combat. Do it quickly.
I see Landholder first at 60.
Fantastic job so far tonight, everybody. All right, slap your cheeks. Come on, let's wake up. Make sure we're all staying awake here. Gonna be moving in about 30 seconds. Well, maybe a little bit longer. We got more loot to do. Congrats, Landholder.
Thanks all.
We're at 110. $120.
All right, as we finish up this loot, we're going to be exiting to the north, please. Sorry, it's over here. We are beginning to move, please, to the north as we finish the loot. Please stop here at Kit. I'm going to make a left. Congrats, Ramez.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's continue moving. Due west across this room, please. Let's give a moment for everybody to catch up. Into this room, but don't go too far. There's a couple of ads. Anyone not with us at the moment?
Yeah, I am not. Sorry, Brown. He's not.
Hang a left. Up through that series, then straight across the room. pull those, Train. Straight across that room, Ralph.
Got it, thank you.
Yep. We're going to hold in this room while we set up for this fight. I may need to make some adjustments to the groups. Grad Xavius. Train, can you pull everything down the hallway there to that next room? If there's nothing, just let me know.
Yeah, there's nothing down there.
Okay. Okay, Maladwin, if you'll hand raid tool back over to me, because I know you're going to be assigning tanks, I'll adjust the raid groups if you'd like. Okay, most important thing on this raid, do not cure. Do not cure disease, do not cure anything. So druids, drop your auras. If you're not used to using your aura window, you can go to the EQ button, character auras, which I believe by default is Shift A. Make sure you are not using the disease cure aura. No radiant cures during this fight. No heals that have cures during this fight. That includes the latest cleric group heals. That includes the cleric epic shield. Yes, pet classes, check your pet heals. Make sure there's no disease component to any of the heals. Some of the cleric heals will cure. Monks, I do believe that means your purify body type of, you don't want to cure that. If you cure, you will AE the raid.
Hey, Kit. That rune is rolling and needs to go to Xavius.
Thank you. I'm just going to adjust groups very quickly here. Do a volunteer for main assist. Sio, I'm going to make you main assist if you don't mind. Although it'll be slightly problematic during this fight. This is also going to mean that groups are going to be slightly less than ideal. Okay, so here's the way this is going to work. There's going to be one main mob that we're going to fight. He goes down pretty quickly, but we need to make sure that we are careful. And here's the reason why. At 70%, we're going to get some ads. If you see a Ratuk, I would like the enchanters to charm that, please. The Kiv and the Vitric, we need to DPS those down at 70%. And then I believe we're going to get more at 40% and 10%. So that's the first thing. 70, 40, 10. Handle those 3 ads. Charm the Ratuk. Kill the Kiv and the Vitric. At 50%, we're going to get a clone of the main guy. We have to keep the clone and Casathrix balanced. So this will be a balance fight between the projection and the main guy. If you keep them out of 5% balance, one's going to heal up to the other. While all this is going on, there will be 3 groups. One will be downstairs, and 2 will be upstairs. Let me see if I can assign those groups. Poxrot, you're going to be the downstairs group. Your job is to go into each room. There will be 2 rooms downstairs. The first thing you want to do is kill the Tunat, and in order to kill the Ikiv, you have to wait until the Tunat is dead. So Poxrot's group is assigned to downstairs. SK, you're going to take one group upstairs. I'm going to swap a couple of members out, actually. Kazuma and SK, you will go upstairs. You will start at east and west, and you will meet in the middle. Kazuma, if you could start east, SK, you'll start west, and meet in the middle, please. If you complete your rooms, either upstairs or downstairs, you may go to the other one if they still need help. So just to reiterate, there are ads at 70, 40, and 10. Charm the Ratuk and kill the other 2. At 50%, we'll have to deal with the clone, and then a balance fight begins. Every 2.5 minutes, we'll get rooms to spawn. The room groups must be ready to kill their mobs in the rooms. Kill your Tunat first, and then the Ikiv. You have about 1 minute to kill that Ikiv, otherwise the main guy is going to power up. Kill the Tunat, then the Ikiv quickly, then move on to the other room. Again, downstairs you're going to have 2 rooms, upstairs you're going to have 3 rooms. Poxrot is downstairs, SK and Kazuma's groups are upstairs. I'll say this one more time. No cures, no radiant cures, no group heals that use cures that have a heal component. That means Word of Vivacity or whatever the latest one is. Make sure your direct heals don't have a cure component to them. Pet heals, make sure they don't cure. No Purify Body. I'll call for wards in steps. We'll do our best on our first run. but it may take us a few times, so be prepared for that. Any questions before we begin temp buffs?
Heal potions are okay.
Heal potions are fine, just nothing with a cure component.
Palliarians.
I'm not familiar. Say again, Pally, what?
Palliarians.
Yeah, I'm not familiar either.
Are you talking about area effect heals, like group heals?
I think that should be fun. Nothing that clears off any counters for poison, disease, etc. That, you know.
Oh yeah, I think that's yeah, that should be fine, Lan. And yes, southeast is where we brought him last time, the lad one, I believe. We will bring him in and to the right. Is there anyone that is unsure about what they are supposed to do? This is a tough fight, everybody, so do your best, learn from it. If we have to do it 2 times, we'll do it twice. If we have to do it 3 times, we'll do it 3 times. I'm confident we can win this. Let's get the temp buffs going, please. Room groups, if you want to save your temps to burn when you get those room groups, do it on the Tunat and then get that ICOV down as quickly as possible. Also, if you're in the room and you're not going either upstairs or downstairs, you want to stay in the center of the room, please.
Question: do servants do any curse curing or curing at all?
I don't know. It's possible they do. For now, we're not going to do servants. Let me have everybody move up to Kit, please. Move up to Kit to the north and then turn.
The 3 ads that the percentages come through this door, make sure tanks are ready. And face away from the raid, they were frontal. Some of them.
I believe the room spawns at 2.5 minutes in, right? We didn't have them in the beginning, correct?
I think so.
Okay, so as much of the fight as we can get done in the beginning. So just remember, room groups, you're not going to go up or downstairs immediately. Just be ready. Is there anyone that is not ready? Do your best, learn from this. We'll have our tanks go in first and pull them to the southeast. The rest of the raid will move in to the center, basically where you're standing. Sorry, give me 1 second before you go. Okay, tanks, whenever you're ready. All right, well, that one's going in. Let him pull it away, and then we'll all move in. All right. Give him a moment to get it out of here. Into the center. Get it debuffed, please. Timer's running. Get it debuffed. Ads will be at 40. Away from the door, please. Tanks be ready at the door for the 70% ads when they come. No cures, no cures. know it's tough not to. Keep me posted on times, please, Train.
Almost a minute in.
Adds at 70. I'll need DPS to switch. They'll be coming in from the south door. Be ready. Charm the Ratuk.
They're on the way. 5 seconds.
Kill the other two. Charm the Ratuk. Burn him quick. Nicely done. Alright, remember, clones at 50. A clone at 50. More adds at 40. Make sure they stay balanced.
Game Kazuma, you know which directions you're going up top? So you're not on top of each other? Okay.
Keep them balanced, please. Get the venomous projection out of here. Get it debuffed.
About 30 seconds on ads. The room ads.
Groups be ready to move.
Start heading upstairs. Your 2 groups.
Groups upstairs if you need to go upstairs, downstairs to your proper groups.
Stand right in the doorway, Pox. Grab his response. Spawn. The yellow mob in the back has 1 health, so just hit it real quick and he dies.
As through door.
I just got ported upstairs. Weird.
Sayo, you should be upstairs with me.
Downstairs group go upstairs. Upstairs north. Get on it ASAP.
Kill the one in the back. Go to the middle room, please.
I just keep getting ported around.
It's okay. Just deal with it as best you can.
We failed the north one, but that's alright.
It's okay. He'll power up a little bit. Get that ad dead, please. Keep them balanced. More ads at 10%. Druid wards down, please. Druid wards down.
1 minute till room ads again. You do wards?
We did Druid wards for now, yep.
Okay.
Keep them balanced.
Cure.
Don't cure. Shaman wards down, please.
30 seconds on room ads.
Let's get in position for room ads. I don't want the 10% ads to come in just yet.
Why don't we just ignore them? We have 75 seconds to kill. Like, ignore the room ads.
We could do that. We could do that. Let's stay downstairs, keep them balanced, and burn them.
Just off tank the other ones that come in.
Get them debuffed, but off tank them. Good idea.
Room ads in 5. So we have 80 seconds.
Get the ones at the door. Get the Ratuk charmed. Off tank the other two. Get them debuffed. Keep those off tanks cured. All wards down if you haven't already called wards. Burn the 2 down.
Got an ad on the main mob.
Finish those 2 ads, please. Nice decision there, Train, to change the strategy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very proud of you all. Good job. That fight became much easier when we tried a different strat.
Yeah, that was really clean.
That was beautiful, guys. Do we need to kill this pet?
Yeah, we might as well, just in case it gets loose and smacks poor Xavius.
Everyone looks alive.
Yeah, I don't think we lost anybody on that fight, did we?
Nope.
Very well done. You guys should all be very proud of yourself. That's how we do it. Zing, I'm going to hand Master Looter over to you.
We're at 50. 63. $75. 78. We're up to 80. We're at 30.
Could you give one of those keys to Train and one to Dora, please?
We're at 50.
Officers, I would like to meet after we're done with loot. I'm going to call it for the rest of the night. We're just going to keep Korafax on clear. If we get this down to where we're doing it really clean like this and really quick, I'll put something additional on with Korafax. I do have this on for Wednesday. I am not going to do Brother Zek again. If there's someone that needs flagging, like I know Terziz, I'd like to have him on the raids. If we can work with him to get him through group progression, it's fairly quick and easy. Let's see if we can help him out. As I mentioned at the top of the raid, if there's anybody that has anything that they're concerned about with progression or anything, just bring it to us. We'll chat about it. We're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you.
We're at 110. 120. 125.
Again, officers, if you could just pop into officer chat once the loot is done. Thank you all again. I'm giving you an early Friday off. Kudu, did you award the extra DKP? Or were you just joking?
No, I wasn't joking.
Okay. Do you want to announce that or do you want me to?
Go for it.
Kudu gave us an extra 2 DKP just for cleanliness, bonus DKP. That was beautiful.
Oh, he means in the fight. I was thinking, wait a minute, we got the monks here. They ain't clean.
Filthy XR.